All right. Hey, music producers and sound designers, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Today we're going to be looking at designing some sounds in Reaktor. We're going to be looking at making a glitchy modular loop. So we're going to look at it and let's dive right in. So if you're into sound design and creating new sounds, standing out with your music, and making sure that you have unique sounds, I think this is the stream for you, and I think this is the session for you. We're going to be starting off. We're going to open up Reaktor as a sound design plugin of choice, and I'm going to go in and open it up. I'm going to put Reaktor into a session as a plugin. Then I'm going to open up Reaktor. We're going to go to our build, and we're going to look for the modules that we need to build out our basic sounds. So when we start off, we're going to learn how to build this experimental glitchy percussion loop in Reaktor, and we're going to use a few modules such as a sequencer, maybe some modulators, and yeah, we'll build from there. So let's patch this together. The first thing I'm going to load in is an 8-step sequencer, just because I'm going to need that. The next thing I'm going to load in probably a sampler. Let's look for a sampler. Okay, we just need a sampler that we're gonna like to use. So I'm gonna bring one in that's let's see. Just gonna look at my collection, see if I can find a sampler that's useful. Oops. Just gonna close this window. Let's see if this one will work for us. A simp samp. So dragging a simp sampler, we can get a bunch of free ones. But yeah, so we're gonna grabbing the simp samp, and we're gonna use that in our session. I'm gonna bring in a sample for it. So let's open up the SimSamp. Make it a little bit bigger. Drag in some samples. Oh, it's a little bit loud. I'm just gonna bring that in here. And now we got a sample. Let's just see if we can refine the play and start points, play and stop points. Gonna connect that to our gate. Yep. Okay, let me just see if I can get this to work. Because I want the sound source to come from this. Let's hook it up to our outs. Turn down the volume. So we've got it working. Okay, our pitch is working. Turn it down a little bit. It's a bit too loud. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let me just see if I can retrig it. So every time I hit a key. Oh, so we just need to connect a gate connection. See if this one works. Should it work? Oh no, we need let's just do an oscillator. So we are getting the sound to work. Just trying to get the let's remove retrig. There we go. So pitch information is going to come from our pitch control. And let's see. I need that clock to run this actual 8-step sequencer. Okay, and now let's turn back on the volume. Route this pitch. Okay. Let's do So I like this sound. I think we're going to record this one as a sound effect. So let's go in, record that. Hit record and enable. Just going to assign this knob. There we go. Okay, so we're going to record this in. and that'll be our final little sound. So let's do it. Do a MIDI learn. Okay, so I've connected that to my actual my MIDI keyboard below me. So now I have control over this knob. Okay, I like that one. So that's our sound. That's our sound for today. So hopefully you learned something from the session, and you're able to level up your sound design. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to show you what the final product looks like, and yeah. So you got our sound here. Gonna pull it into Ableton. You always want to save your sounds in a folder. This is just for demonstration purposes. I've pulled some sounds out. So I'm gonna drag it in. Gonna drag it into an audio track, hitting that Command T, and we're gonna drag it in. There we go. We've got our sound. You can turn the volume down and listen. And there's our finished sound right there. We're able to loop it. We're able to use it in our production. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this, using this in a production going forward, and because I think it sounds pretty cool. So that's everything for today. Hope you learned something from the session, and I just want you to keep sound designing. And if you'd like to dive deeper into sound design, be sure to check out the links in the description where I share more sound design tips, and also we dive deeper in the course. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next sound design session. Later.